so loud. Hello, everyone. We're here with Neverending Nightmares. Second game of our October marathon. We finished Iron Lung last night, so we're moving on. So, Neverending Nightmares is a game I have owned for quite some time on Steam. The one problem with my Steam library is from 2015 to around 2023, I was not playing PC games almost at all. Because I kind of grew disillusioned with PC gaming, but also we got the game room set up, so I actually got to play all my old consoles again. So I was having a great time going through my backlog and playing a bunch of stuff that I missed out on, and then eventually the Switch came out, we got a PS4 and whatnot. And my tastes changed. So, when it comes to trying to find new games to stream on PC, I kind of run into a bit of an issue. The majority of my games on Steam, it's a good majority of them, are from 2015 and older. So there's a cutoff point to what I have available to me in general, aside from some new things that I've been getting, like Have a Nice Death and Another Crab's Treasure, and obviously far more recent stuff like a H3 Blood. But this is one of the games that's from that time period, 2013 to 2015 for me. Specifically, it's from 2014, and I remember watching a Markiplier video on Neverending Nightmares. I don't remember if I watched it to completion, but I watched it and bought it to support the dev because I thought the game looked interesting. And then, in true Spike fashion, I tried it out to make sure it worked, and never touched it again. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna play through. Fair warning. Oh. Why is my controller doing that? That's not good. Don't start drifting on me. Yeah, so, Neverending Nightmares, from what little I was able to gather, because I didn't want to be spoiled too much, there are depictions, frequent depictions, according to the story page, of self-harm and suicide, along with general graphic violence that you would see in a horror game. I'm not sure, but there's probably also flashing lights, so be warned. This game has a different art style than, other horror games. So, let's just jump right in. I don't like that I have to use an analog stick. Huh? I triggered a run. Interact with that. Can't go through there. I don't know how audio is, guys. D-pad doesn't do anything. Ooh. I like shadows. That's cool. Shadows in a 2D game like that. Those are 3D shadows, kind of. Or maybe low earthly. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we have parents and what looks to be a younger sister. We're definitely older than that picture. And it looked like that was our sister that was stabbed in the beginning. So was that a dream? Can I take that? Of course not. It was like a Bible. Unfortunately, I can't read Latin. Zeno can. But I don't want to make him read all this. Looks like Psalms 21 and Psalms 22. Hang on. I can't believe I'm actually checking the fucking Bible site. I think this is right. Okay, this might be right. Psalm 21. For the director of music, a psalm of David. The king rejoices in your strength, Lord. How great is his joy in the victories you give. You have granted him his heart's desire, and have not withheld the request of his lips. You came to greet him with rich blessings, and placed a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life, and you gave it to him, length of days forever and ever. Through the victories you gave, his glory is great. You have bestowed on him splendor and majesty. Surely you have granted him unending blessings, and made him glad with the joy of your presence. For the king trusts in the Lord. Through the unfalling love of the Most High, he will not be shaken. Your hand will lay hold on all your enemies. Your right hand will seize your foes. When you appear for battle, you will burn them up as in a blazing furnace. The Lord will swallow them up in his wrath, and his fire will consume them. You will destroy their descendants from the earth, their posterity from mankind. Though they plot evil against you, and devise wicked schemes, they cannot succeed. You will make them turn their backs when you aim at them with drawn bow. Be exalted in your strength, Lord. We will sing and praise your might. In Psalm 22, only shows the first two. The director of music, to the tune of The Doe of the Morning, a Psalm of David. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from our cries of anguish. My God, I cry out by day, but you do not answer. By night, but I find no rest. Okay. Interesting, I'm not familiar with the Psalms. When we covered that, I don't think we covered the Psalms all that much in my theology classes. Don't remember. That's an odd painting to have. Hello. Hey, buddy. When you walking. Oh! Aw, that was a bird. I like birds. Poor thing. Oh boy, meat grinder. Can I interact with it? Schmeat. Alright. Something was chopped up. And then turned into bloody mulch. Going into the woods barefoot? It's not good. You get critters or some kind of bugs on your feet. When my grandparents on my mom's side were still alive, and the last time I remember visiting them, or one of the last times when I was a kid, my grandpa warned me not to go outside barefoot because I think they were called chitters, which are little red tick-like things that latch onto people's legs and feet. Alexander Bruce, 1765 to 1821. Azza Akabi, 1749 to 1774. Justin L.P. Fruling, 1749 to 1765. Sean Robert Kahn, 1814 to 1844. Joshua Note, 1835 to... Wait, what do you mean 1835 to 1786? That's not right. James P. Capps III, 1749 to 1774. Kevin Clark, 1774. Carl Spang, 1786 to 1790. A lot of these are roughly the same time period. Oh, that's her.
You're still sleeping?
Hi, Kendra.
Promised we'd meet for breakfast.
Oh,
Are you okay? You look upset.
I'm sorry. I just had a terrible nightmare. I dreamt you were dead.
That's silly. I'm fine. Besides, you always promised you'd take care of your little sister.
That was when we were kids.
It's still true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why don't you try to get back to sleep? I'll wait outside.
Also, content warning for this game. For those coming in. Frequent depictions of self-harm and suicide and graphic violence. Just be aware. That's my eyes deceive me. That's a chest. They'll never get me back because I never used them in the first place. Yep. We gotta let you know, Kendra. I'm gonna be playing a bunch of games this month that are gonna be probably pretty upsetting for you, so just keeping that in mind. She look angry. I wasn't actually expecting it to let me go down. I'm noticing gas lights everywhere, so this must be in the 1800s at the latest. And everything's the same, so it doesn't want me going down there without a light. Okay, we have a stamina mechanic. Dude, you breathe so heavily. What the shit? Boarded up door. Alright, there was another door in the starting room. I'm gonna go check that out. Well, enough I say I get tense with those warnings when I play Persona for the gameplay. Well, Persona has a lot of that stuff reined in. To be honest. And they don't show a lot of it, they just talk about it. I play a lot of the games that I put those warnings up for, they actually show it. So Persona's a lot tamer than the stuff we're going to be playing this month. Oh, those are teeth. Those are teeth. Like, a game that almost made it into this year's October lineup was Phantasmagoria, which has an uncensored rape scene in it. And in Persona 5, it's heavily implied that Kamishita did some terrible things to the girls at the school, but it's only implied. They don't show it. And the only reason why I decided against Phantasmagoria is because it wouldn't fit in the schedule. Otherwise, I actually would have streamed it, because it's a horror game that's been on my list for a while. And it's an important game because it's a horror point-and-click from Roberta Williams, and she actually considers it the highlight of her career, despite the fact that it doesn't have the best reputation. No, it's fine, Kendra. It is better that you leave knowing the stuff ahead of time than you upsetting yourself just to support me. I don't make anybody stay. If the games I play upset you, that's fine. There will be other games. So it's no big deal. I understand. Oh, the little like scribbles with the darkness are actually moving. That's a cool effect. Okay, rocking horse moving on its own. That's cool. Is this our sister's room? The layout of this house makes no sense. Grandfather clock. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're here again. I think we came out to this. Yeah, the grandfather clock is here. Oh, that's morbid. Hey, dark hallway. I like the lighting effects. This is... Oh, hello. Well, that's macabre. A whole lot of nothing's happening so far. Sewing machine. Boobies. Some kind of bird. Which may or may not also... Oh, there's skull... Wait a minute. The wallpaper has skulls. Oop. Nope. Candle. Illuminating the darkness. My God, why have you forsaken me? That looks like me. Oh, the lights are off now. Oh, thunder. But you know what they say? Thunder and lightning aren't so frightening. I'm moving. I am moving much faster. We are moving. We are going. Alright. Okay, I think everything's good. There was that stairway back at the beginning that I didn't go down. I'm gonna... Yeah. Go that way. I'm gonna... Leave a little faster. So, low-key, I did not know this game had voice acting. Here we go. Oh, the plant's dead now. I like how he occasionally looks behind him, or looks around. Oh, 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 chat. That was a bit more intense than I was expecting. That is the wrong way. Oops. Digging in your arm, twin. Oh, I am moving a little faster. Moving faster. We are moving. We are slowing. We are moving. We are slowing. There is something to my left. A little faster, please. House is looking a little more decrepit now. Cobwebs. Dude, you start breathing so heavily the instant you run. Get some exercise, Jesus. Some cardio or something. They had cardio in the 1800s, right? Oh, fuck. What was the year it showed on his sister's grave? Gabby's grave? I don't remember. Oh, that's not good. Alright, or the creepy doll that looks like my sister. Nothing, huh? Can I go down here is the question, because I did not find a candle. Yes, I can. Check that out in the wall. It looks like there's something over here I can look at. I don't recognize that face. The other doll looked like Gabby. Gabrielle. I don't know who that doll is supposed to be. Doll on bed. Okay. Doll. Just doll blinked. The doll blinked. I saw that. Whoa. Is there anything over here? There's a door. Okay. I'll check out this room first. Nothing here. Don't you owe me. Okay. Now this is the era of walking simulators. I think this is like the tail end of the era. There is merit in them. I'm gonna play Gone Home, despite the fact that a bunch of people hate it for some reason. Well, I know why. I know the reason. It's a stupid reason. Alright. Oh, you are hideous. Ugly. Piece of gaming brilliance. They introduce you to the closet when you're safe, so you know to use it when you need it. That is how video games teach you without saying anything. Introducing a concept to the player when it's safe, so they know what to do when they're in danger. That, my chat, is what we call good game design. It's a good thing I turned Rumble on, though. Because the Rumbles that told me there was something coming. Oh, nothing happening right now. Lots of creepy dolls, though. Why do they just have paintings of meat? Why do they have paintings of what looks to be a roast ham? And I don't know what's over on the right, but it almost looks like a carcass. This family's decor is absolutely abysmal. Ooh, doll with its face smashed in. Cool. Still a whole lot of nothing happening. Run faster. Ugly baby thing. Oh boy. Oh boy, more dolls. And the house looks even worse. Now there's no wallpaper. Cracks everywhere, the gas lamps are going out. No doors. Oh, there's no doors. Cracks around the door frames. Ah! Okay, don't blink at me. I shouldn't see him a third time. Just get some distance. Good thing the giant baby thing is stupid. One arm is longer than the other. It's got the other way. I might have to make a break for it. Okay. Lots of dolls. So many dolls. Bro didn't even hesitate. Just immediately stabbed himself. Oh, and now we're in a rubber room. Nope, there's no rats. Oh boy, now we're in an asylum. You know, given the time period this takes place in, mental health was not treated well. Mental health was not really taken seriously as a part of medicine, really, until, I think, Sigmund Freud, or around his era. Because he was the grandfather of modern psychology. Prior to that, if you showed any signs of being mentally unwell, you were institutionalized and basically tortured, I think. That's why, like, if you ask me what decade I would rather be born in, I can't really say anything before the 90s, because as an autistic person, life would be health. Oh! As an autistic person, if this wasn't the 90s or early, if this was earlier than the 90s, I probably would be put into a mental hospital at a young age, and I would not be the person that I am today. But really, you can't ask anybody that question unless they're also a straight white Christian male. Because if they're any other kind of person, they're not going to be able to say anything other than the present, because life would just be worse for them. There'd be no point. I guess it wouldn't be born. I guess what decade would you rather be alive on? The handprint, blood on the floor, spray on the door. Block B security. Oh, and now I'm leaving bloody footprints. As I just walked over glass and my dude didn't even flinch. Bloody footprints? You know, this reminds me of the game Wuthering Heights, or whatever it's called. Wuthering something. Or something like that, which is a horror game that has a very similar presentation. At least in terms of the movement. Young Yif was playing it quite some time ago. I should remember the full name. I also haven't caught it. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Fine. Everything's fine, buddy. Don't mind me. I hope Young Yif's been well. I haven't caught one of their streams in a while. I forget their pronouns. I know they stream with a female model. That is an arm. That is someone's arm. I hope something happens, because so far nothing has happened in this asylum. Oh, another inmate. He's fine. He's just kind of minding his own business. He doesn't have eyes, so I don't think he can see me. Alright. Probably shouldn't try to get this way, though. It does seem like he's slowly walking towards me, though. This looks like the kitchen. Lots of bloody stuff in the kitchen. That's not a good sign. That is a health hazard. Tony Rams would have a field day with this place. Okay. Oh, how far back is that sending me? Not very far. Okay. Alright, so I guess some of those rooms are just checkpoints. Alright, so we go very far down. Just let him do his thing. Ah, running. They don't like it when you run. Probably because they can hear me. I get it now. Okay. Alright, so we walking when you walking. Christopher Walken. Call me Christopher the way I be walking. That's not funny. Don't laugh at that. You're almost done, yeah. Something happened in there. Wake up. Showers. Uh-oh. Oh, bathing in blood. Like that one scene from Blade. God, I haven't watched Blade in years. I should watch it again. Lots of bodies. And many of them missing heads. That's cool. Blood coming out of the window. That's probably not good. Okay, they don't like it when I get that close. Got it. Okay, good. Back here. I like how there's a sprite for going straight up but not straight down. That's a lot of fun. So this game is neat and all, but unfortunately I'm kind of bored. Not a whole lot happening. There's no combat, there's no puzzles. It's just walking. Thank you, Lizardman. You made this slightly more interesting than it already was. Which is to say it wasn't. Thank you. I appreciate you. I listen, man. Sorry, I'm bored. Nothing's happening. I want out of this place, but there's just more doors. Everything is a what? Everything you know is wrong. Okay, run when we go over the glass. Make sure he's not near me. Maybe that's the horror. What, doors? Lots and lots of doors. That's the spook. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have just run in here. Okay, we're fine.
Gabby, what's going on?
I've told you repeatedly to address me as Dr. Smith.
But you're my sister.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Where am I?
You're in a lunatic asylum and have been for quite some time.
Why am I here?
Why do you think you're here?
I don't know.
We've reached the end of our session. Please see yourself out.
It's not as scary as anti-woke goons getting mad and scared at New Silent Hill. God, why have you forsaken me? Again, with the forsakening. Oh, end of the line. I've heard the game is pretty good. Ah, I see. There was glass there that I didn't see. Slightly feminist. Slightly feminist, he says. Wake up. I'd like to. Ah, dripping blood, my favorite. Dreams are the enemy of the guilty. Now, it's kind of a shame that people are getting the message, everything is a lie, that Silent Hill F is about how sexist Japan is, and not the actual point of the game, which is that Japanese schoolgirls can perfect parry.
Now you'll never escape.
Huh?
What?
Honey, go back to sleep.
But, why am I in bed with my sister?
What are you talking about? I'm your wife.
But,
You don't even have a sister.
I thought...
I'm worried about you. Why don't you get a glass of milk to calm your nerves?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know this game did that. Perfect parry with the right charm equipped. Close enough. Go into the fridge to get a glass of milk. Do 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 da. Go into the fridge to get a glass of milk. Do 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 da day. I don't know what I'm saying. It's copium. I'm coping with how boring this game is. Without being able to tell what part of the Bible that is, I cannot look it up, so we're just gonna ignore it. I love Zeri's slime emote. We love Zeri Berry around here. She's a very good friend of mine. Very good Benui. Bee-Nui, technically, since she's a bee bunny hybrid. A honey bun, I think, is what she calls herself. Bun bee. Bee bun. Something like that. Where is the goddamn kitchen? It's an odd painting. There's a dude standing on a stool. I hope he's not standing on a stool to do what I think he's going to do. And quickly Hoffins and Zeri been on Silksong, don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, I haven't been watching anybody playing Silksong. I watched some of the early bits and that was it. I will be starting Hollow Knight in November, so I will finally be playing Hollow Knight so I can play Silksong. I probably should have done that, like, sooner. But I don't. Alright, now to walk my happy ass back to my bedroom with my wife that looks like my sister. You're not gonna get me with that. Oh, that painting was of what I thought it was. Oh, there's a doll on the staircase. That's very normal. Just doing pull-ups? I don't think so. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think he is. God, the sensitivity on this is absurd. Almost got me. Starting to notice a pattern here. It's bread. Can't even light the candles, can I? What's up? Alright, Sliced by a Doll, another skull painting with skull wallpaper, pretty cool. God, this game. Alright, so I'm gonna be real with you guys, this game is fucking boring as hell. I know I said like there's merits to walking sims, but I think I think I might take it back. I do still want to play Gone Home, though. Alright. Alright, little Miss Doll who looks like my sister wife. Slash sister wife psychiatrist. Oh dear. Oh dear, what is this? Oh hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Lizzie man. Alright, how far are you gonna follow me? Is the question. Huh. It really was a solution, wasn't it? I can play an actual good horror game. Yes. Probably not this month, but I will add that to the list. Because I got this entire month planned out. This game is only going to take us one stream to do, hopefully. So I shouldn't need to replace any games in the marathon unless I get, like, really sick. The pool table? That is a pool table. Sad I can't play pool in Yakuza 7. Can't play pool, can't play bowling. None of the Dragon Engine games that I have played so far have had pool or bowling, and that makes me sad. This golf is back. What's up? Huh, that was something I could interact with even though it wasn't colored. Okay. There's the bread again. Yeah, the aesthetics are pretty good. Problem is, there's like nothing happening at the best of times. So it's unfortunately really boring to actually play. There's no combat, and there's no puzzles, there's no real gameplay, you're just walking. Occasionally, you have to avoid something. So it's just a bathroom. Maybe walking can be fun like Baby Steps. Baby Steps is a literal walking simulator. But it's also a Bennett Foddy game. Bennett Foddy is just like that. I've heard it's good. I have no interest in playing it, though. I don't play games like that. Alright, I'm a wee bit lost. I think we started from the right side this time, so I think we're supposed to be going left. I'm not quite sure why I turned around. Because I don't remember why. Billiards room. Broken bottle. Oh good, I could use this shit. Oh, it's one of the old style toilets. It's a toilet with a cord that you pull to flush rather than having the little thingy. Alright, this is where we started. I think. I'm afraid about Silent Hill F and toilets come up, mainly the old Japanese ones. Yep, squat. Squat toilets are actually really common in Asia and I think parts of India. Businesses that are popular with international tourists, specifically ones from Southeast Asia and I think parts of India, often have signs in the bathroom telling people not to squat on the toilets, because you'll break them. Also, the scene from Yakuza 4. Yeah, I know what scene you're talking about. That was fucking funny. Dude just unhinging his jaw in shock at Kiryu just barging in. It's like a soldier's uniform. With the old stupid soldier's hat. Looks like a folded napkin on their head. Saejima. No, it was Kiryu. I'm pretty sure it was Kiryu. Maybe it was Saejima. I don't remember anymore. I played Yakuza 4 at the end of last year, so... A lot has happened since then. Oh, they literally just disappear. That's... okay. Also, he almost got his name right. Just swap the E and the A. And that's Saejima. It's a shame that Saejima isn't... Saejima and Majima just aren't in Yakuza 6 at all. Like, at all, except for the intro. So, you don't get to hear their thoughts or talk to them at all during the course of the game. Daigo's also missing in action for most of the game, though there's a reason for that. At least my husband, Akiyama, is present for a good portion of the story. I love Akiyama. He's my favorite Yakuza character. It might partially be because he's just really hot. It's like Jima when he was in... when he has his rocker hair. Yeah. Okay, then it was Saejima. I remember it being Kiryu for some reason. Interesting painting. There's a bed. True, the 6 was an odd one since it focused on a new group of characters mostly. True. I don't think I came through this way. No, there's another one of these, weird doll girls here. Oh, hello. You know, if this is the wooden floor, I feel like the knife thing wouldn't be sparking when you scrape it. I don't think metal sparks against wood. I think even a sharp sheet of metal... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. That's not good. That's not good. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, it's... okay. Oh, hi. Hang on a moment, guys. We got an issue. Fucking hate this.
next door, living in the haunted mansion.
You better learn my name, cause I am
Ashley, she knows the darkest spells and she brews the meanest potions.
You might be the ingredient I seek.
Don't let yourself be fooled by her innocent demeanor.
You should be afraid of the great
Ashley, she doesn't play with dolls and she never combs her hair.
Who has time for girly things like that? Eye of Newt, I cast a hex on you. Grandma's wig, this'll make you big. Kitten spit, soon your pants won't fit. Panalones giganticus! Oh no, not again.
She can rule the world and still finish all her homework.
Everyone knows that I'm the greatest.
Ashley, you better watch your step or she'll cast a spell on you.
And turn my teacher into a spoon. I'm a slave to my spell book, and yes, it's true, I don't have as many friends.
Hello? Are we alive? So, from Zeno's message of it should pass within 30-ish minutes, it took 13 minutes. So, frustrating, but not as much time wasted as I was worried about. I don't know why the game did that. Oh, we're here. Now we're not. I'm gonna have to look up a... Oh. She died during childbirth. Our sister, wife, psychiatrist weirdo. Oh dear. Oh! Oh! Stop! It's a fucking handsome Squidward-ass guy over there. Also, I don't think we were supposed to get past that. I'm not sure why we died and then grinded our hand. But... it's whatever. Dead plants. Don't blink at me. Well, a little bit late to make up for it if I have to, but I kind of hope that we finish this game, because I don't want to be playing it anymore. This game sucks. Oh boy, it's suicide chair painting again. Alright. Dude sitting in a chair. There's the suicide painting again. Bro gets no exercise. He starts running and immediately is out of breath. He's just like me for real, for real. Except, no, that's not true. I can actually run a little bit. That's a new painting. Who are you? Why do you have a different art style than the rest of the game? Also, why is some stuff I can interact with, like those paintings, not marked with a color, when everything else I can interact with is? Oh, suddenly the house is getting decrepit again. And suddenly we're outside. And there's our sister wife psychiatrist hanging herself in the trees. Wonderful. Chat, this game sucks. There she is again. And again. Are we going into a cave? Some kind of mausoleum? A tomb? A crypt? Which is, for some reason, my house again? This game has good sound design and an immaculate art style and vibe that is absolutely ruined by the lack of any engaging gameplay whatsoever. There's no combat, there's no puzzles, there's barely any hide from the monsters. You're just walking around and avoiding things and occasionally stumbling in darkness. It's like every horror sin committed in the same... well, not every horror sin. A bunch of horror sins committed in the same game. That just happens to have a great art style and vibe. It's unfortunate. Now, when I originally picked this for the marathon, I picked this because this is something that's been sitting in my Steam library for a while. Oh, what are you doing here? I did look at the reviews, and when I saw it said mostly positive and saw that some of the more recent reviews are negative, I was like, okay, that's probably not a good sign. This is a game from 2014, though. And while 2014 doesn't seem like a long time ago, it was 11 years ago. And the standards for what an indie game, and especially an indie horror game, can do are a little higher now. Graveyard in the house. There's two Edgars right next to each other. Oh. Alright. Would have been really good if she had the Family Guy death pose. That would have been really good. And definitely wouldn't have ruined the vibe. Adam Sessler! Wait a minute. Wait, Adam Sessler? Kevin Smith? Is that actually supposed to be a dig at Adam Sessler? Or, Is that just a coincidence? That has to be intentional. Fuck Adam Sessler. Given the time period, it probably wasn't a dig at him necessarily, but Adam Sessler was one of the hosts of X-Play, and I haven't watched a lot of clips of X-Play in recent years, but I don't think there's many clips of his that actually age well. Because all the ones I've seen were him being very wrong about a game, or just saying a racist or unfunny unfunny celebrity joke. If this game came out today, one of the tombstones would say Charlie Kirk. And there'd be a bullet hole through it. I just know it. Yeah, I don't think knives spark against wood. Kinda don't think that's how that works. This is fucking, like, amazing gameplay. When I see an enemy, I turn around and wait for them to disappear. You are gonna disappear, right? You are gonna disappear, right? You're actually gonna disappear, right? You're not gonna get any closer, right? You are gonna. Okay, well, I'm going the other way. Shoot. Fine, I know when I'm not wanted. Oh, Joy, and guess what? Game sucks, I go to bed. Now the enemy's just not there. Weird doll girl with the giant knife with the, well, giant knife for a doll girl. Sounds a bit wider, and we're back to really decrepit. Going into, oh god, we're back in the asylum. This guy's poor feet must be emaciated. Don't even know my character's name. Doctor's office. Give me my doctor sister wife. Ooh, I don't have much water in my water bottle. Now we're running. We are running. We're running. Going as fast as I can. Okay. Honestly, at this point, the scariest part of this game is that I might have to keep playing. I'm only trying to survive so I can be done with it. Remember, chat, if it sucks, hit the bricks. You can always run. I'm glad Detention saw the presentation of this game and thought, what if we made it better? I need to replay Detention. I need to get the true ending of Detention, because I didn't get the true ending. I fucked up one of the questions. Teddy bear. Remember, your plushies will protect you in the dark. Alright. My doctor's sister wife is chewing on some what looks like intestines. That's pleasant. Oh, it's just ended already, please. I want off this ride. Honestly, the worst thing any game can do is be boring. Bad games, you can laugh at. Good games are fun and engaging. Even, like, mediocre games, for the most part, might have something good going for them. But boring games are forgettable. They're mindless, they're dull, and they suck the most. Because if a game is boring, there's nothing engaging about it, but you also can't laugh at it. You get no reaction out of it, you're just bored. And that, in my opinion, is a bigger sin than being bad. I would rather play Blues Brothers 2000 or Hercules The Legendary Journeys over this. Because this game is boring. Those games aren't boring. They suck, but there's at least stuff I can laugh about. Also, Kevin Saxbo, or Saxby, whatever the fuck is... Kevin Sorbo, that's it. Kevin Sorbo, having a game based on him and being one of the worst games of all time is kind of poetic because he's a piece of shit. Might stream that game sometime if I ever do bad games again. Well, like games that I know are bad. Oh, that's a lot of red. Oh boy, flesh.
Dear Thomas, I'm leaving you. I'm sorry. You can't talk me out of it. I still love you, but I just can't be with you anymore. Losing our daughter was hard on me too, yet I'm trying to move on. Your life didn't end, so why can't you live it? I hope you can get past this tragedy eventually, I really do. I guess this is goodbye. Love, Gabrielle.
So was it our wife or our sister? I'm so confused. So we finished this an entire hour earlier than how long to beat said I would. So apparently there's 3 endings, and I got the final Descent ending. So based on what I'm looking at, the girl we stabbed in the beginning was Thomas's daughter. So there's multiple endings. I'm not going to bother getting the others. Okay. Alright. Well, it is verified, so I will do that. So, unfortunately, the game wasn't very good in my opinion. I understand the message is very important, you know, guilt, mental health, all that. But, like, I have played games that deal with the same thing, and were far more compelling games than this. I like the message. I like the themes. I love the art style and the presentation. I like the sound design. The use of color to signify what you can interact with was cool, though for some reason it wasn't uniform throughout the game. There's a few things you can interact with that aren't colored at all. The story was a little hard to follow, but I have kind of understand it. But there's no combat and there's no puzzles, so there's no real draw to keep you playing. It's just walking around with a whole bunch of stuff that you can't interact with. And that's about it. I'm not sure what triggers the different endings, because you don't really have many options for choices. In fact, I didn't even realize I had any choices. So let me add this to my notes, and then we're gonna play some Stardust Skate for a little bit. Unfortunate. Of course, I'm not going to like every game I stream. And I'm not going to like every game I pick out for any marathon, really. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Alright. I should have put mouthwashing in the lineup. We'll get to mouthwashing eventually. Alright, we are going to deprogram for a little bit with some Stardust Skate. I'm going to go for at least another 30 minutes, and then I'll end stream.
Time to do it. Okay. Hell yeah. Nice.
Also, Chad, I've been doing some thinking.
Nice.
And I'm almost considering
Let's go.
something for a little bit from now. I might not stick with it necessarily. Ow! Hi, Phazon. You just missed it. We just finished the game for tonight. We just finished Neverending Nightmares. It wasn't. Unfortunately, it wasn't very good.
Okay. Let's go.
At least I didn't think it was.
Nice.
Hello, come on in. We're just playing a more chill game for the rest of the night because there was some heavy stuff in that game.
Let's go.
Because the game didn't really scare me much at all. Maybe a little bit early on, but then once I realized how boring the game was, it kind of stopped being scary. One of the things that the game does, though, is self-harm, and that's actually something that does get under my skin. So, like, when we got to those scenes, I was repulsed, and that, when I was freaking out, that was like me genuinely freaking out. Self-harm makes me extremely uncomfortable. Ooh, the bitrate is not happy. Chat, if the bitrate is too frustrating, let me know and I'll swap to pinball. I have some pinball games I could stream instead.
1 star, 2 star. I don't want to count anymore. Move! Is everybody okay?
Yeah, self-harm, medical trauma, and eye trauma are 3 things that genuinely get under my skin and make me extremely uncomfortable. Other than that, though, body horror and general blood and gore in games doesn't really bother me.
Nice.
But it's when it's in those contexts where it does.
Let's go. Oh. All right. Nice. Let's go. Hell yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh, all right.
So chat, what are your favorite horror games?
Wow, you got like what, 5 stars?
Hopefully tomorrow's horror game is better than tonight's. Playing The Witch's House. Specifically The Witch's House MV, which is, I think, a remaster of the game. By Dongen Entertainment. And I did verify that it works on Switch too. I probably should have verified the games worked when I set up the lineup, but I set up most of that, I think before I actually got my Switch 2.
Let's go.
I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I wouldn't have been able to verify it at the time. But I do still have my Switch 1 and my Switch 1 stuff, so it will be annoying to set up, but I can set up my Switch 1 dock again for any of the games if I have to.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, nice. Okay.
You only play horror games for horror, to be honest. That's fair. I gotta be in the right mood to play horror games, but I do like horror games. I'm a bit picky, though, because I know a lot of streamers make a whole thing out of playing indie horror games. That's fine and all. Gonna be real, I don't think many of the indie horror games that come out all the time are very good. Some of them are interesting. I think not all of them are good, though. But, I mean, the thing about the term indie is it's a broad term that encompasses both veterans, like Supergiant Games,
Surprisingly.
and amateurs. So if you're playing exclusively indie horror games, you're going to occasionally get things like, say, let me think we do this example here.
Alright. Okay. Oh. Hell yeah. Alright.
Like, say, Faith, which is an indie horror game, and is made by a developer who's pretty damn experienced with making games, at least nowadays. But you're also going to occasionally get things like Zombie Santa, which is a no-budget horror game made by a single Russian guy. And may or may not be an asset flip. Because those are both indie horror games. And of both wildly different levels of quality. Like I said, I don't particularly like jump scares, being scared of disturbing content, but I'm a catastrophic sucker for neat monsters and technology. That's fair. I guess the reason why I like horror games is I like games that make me feel something. Even if that emotion is not necessarily joy. Games that make me feel something are going to make me a lot more, are going to be a lot more memorable to me than anything else. Which makes sense, because if you feel an emotion, that like connects something to that memory, so you're going to remember how you felt, not just what you did. Like, you're going to remember your first kiss. You're going to remember your first love. Probably even your first job. Everything else would just be a blur. Some places in the original Dead Space that will jump out of my skin despite having a weapon pointed at where an emerging necromorph limbs are. I want to stream Dead Space at some point. I just got to figure out how exactly to get...
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Excuse me. Dead Space 3's co-op to work on Steam Deck. Because I want to tap in Dennis for that so we can do another... or more co-op horror games. I got a bit of a backlog for stream at the moment because I have a few things I want to stream. that I keep adding to because I'm stupid. But it's stuff that I've also been wanting to stream for a while, so we'll get to it eventually. At the very least, luckily for me, with the upcoming Switch 2 games that are coming out, not counting Mario Galaxy since that came out today, fucking Pokemon Legends, Age of Imprisonment, and Kirby Air Riders are not games where I'm going to be streaming the single player. Prime 4 is, though, but that doesn't come out until December. And I really hope I'm done with whatever I am doing by that point. Oh, what was that? But at the very least, that means I'm not going to have a bunch of stuff added to my backlog. I'll actually be able to get to stuff. And the other thing I know for a fact that we'll be doing in November, once we're done with the horror marathon, is finishing up Grapple Dogs and starting Hollow Knight.
Do you think I could crash in the
I've only played Dead Space 1, I think, once, maybe twice. And I played Dead Space 2 once. And I really liked both games. I like Dead Space 2 a little more than Dead Space 1. They're both good. They're both very good. I just like 2 a little more. Dead Space 2's... I think it's Dead Space 2's final boss. It's kind of a pain, though. It's a very hard final boss, but I did eventually beat them.
Move out of my way.
Alright, there's a dipshit revving his engine really wildly outside. I hope he crashes in Minecraft. I hope he has a nightmare and shits the bed. There we go. Is that safe for Twitch?
Alright.
Dumb but funny thought. Hit me with it. What you got?
Okay.
Bonus features to The Incredibles. The babysitter asking the federal agent guy, have you ever sat in an exploding baby? Cut to Isaac Clarke going, yes! Ow.
Let's go.
I need to watch The Incredibles again. I still haven't seen the second one.
Wow, you got, like, what, 5 stars? Alright.
One of the development code names for Halo 1 was bland because of Chicago's because of the gun violence.
Nice. Alright. Oh! I will.
That's fine. The traffic. Okay. That's funny.
You'd think I'd be used to this by now. Oh! Let's go. Hell yeah! Oh! Oh, nice. All right.
Could hear the sounds of cars nearly crashing, then quiet. That's funny. That does sound like Chicago.
Oh! Let's go.
Wonder what the next Ichiban game is going to be. Oh, I got that glitch. Buff Pup has this glitch on her model where her hair clips through her neck and does that.
Whoa, you didn't die.
Oh, it fixed.
Safe.
Good.
What happened?
Monkey nuts.
All right. Oh,
Monkey nuts.
let's go.
Marathon and all the previous games released with the dev code name as the final title. Ow.
Hell yeah. Nice. All right. Hell yeah.
I have the marathon games on stream. Steam. And there's something that I want to stream.
Let's go.
Never really played them before. I briefly played a little bit of Marathon 2, because there was a Windows version back in the day that was abandonware. So I played that. But now there's the fan port that I have on Steam.
Okay. All right. Nice. Hell yeah.
Marathon
Or
2,
whatever.
or Marathon Classic, Marathon 2, Durandal Classic, and Marathon Infinity Classic. I think that's what they're called. They are
Let's go.
fan-made ports of the games with a bunch of patches and quality of life stuff, with the blessing of Bungie. And they were made available for free on Steam, since the games are no longer available for sale. And this is the only way, I think, officially,
Let's go.
since it was given the official blessing, to play Marathon 1 and 3 on Windows, because I think only 2 got a Windows port back in the day.
That score is big. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Nice. Okay. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh. Nice. Okay. Oh, let's go. Oh. Nice. All right. Okay. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, woo. That's what werewolves do, right?
Fix the app problem. Remind me what the app problem was?
Let's
It's a high listen, man. We finished Neverending Nightmares. It sucked.
Oh.
There were apparently multiple endings depending on your choices, and I had no idea what the choices could possibly be because I wasn't given any kind of prompts that I could influence. Ah, low latency. Okay. Whoops.
Come on.
Which ending did I get? I got the Final Descent ending.
Ow.
Like I said, I'm not sure what triggers the different endings because I wasn't given any kind of prompt or decision that I could influence. Because there's like nothing to do. It looks like the game got positive reviews early on, and then more recently the reviews have been more negative of people checking out the game.
All right. Nice.
The no doing your sister ending. Correct. Well, she was never our sister, she was our wife. The girl we killed in the beginning was our daughter.
Okay.
Apparently.
Hell yeah. Bark, bark, or what?
It's so confusing. I don't get it.
blacked out.
For those wondering what the fuck
Let's go.
we're talking about with the game, the character we were told was our sister by the main character showed up again as our wife and also as our psychiatrist at the insane asylum.
Let's go. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh.
So I don't get it. Some weird symbolism thing or something.
Do you think I could crash in this tunnel?
I understand that the game was like a passion project and very personal, but like I have played games that are like that had far more compelling gameplay
Okay. Nice.
and a far more compelling story.
Oh. Okay.
So like, I'm sorry
Alright.
that I'm rude about your passion project. Unfortunately, like, it wasn't engaging. I was just bored the entire time. There was nothing to do. Except walk around and avoid enemies and occasionally get killed and then trigger an upsetting cutscene.
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh. Let's go. Hell yeah. Watch out.
I'm gonna have to get Silent Hill F, aren't I? That's so much stuff I need to get right now for games. I'll get Silent Hill F at some point. I'll just live vicariously through other streamers right now.
Let's go.
I do want to get it, and I do want to play it. I'm probably not going to stream it.
Alright.
Certainly not until I get those cables that I need.
Okay.
But I keep dragging my feet and getting them, because I want to get all the remaining cables all at once. And every time I think, okay, I have the money to do this, I end up using the money for something else. Because I want to get the cables for the PS3, PS4, PS5, which might actually be the same cable. And, well, actually, if it is the same cable, that does save a lot of money. It'll be those three, which is supposedly the same cable. And then, Genesis and Saturn.
Alright.
Maybe not Genesis.
Okay. Nice.
And Saturn, I would... Oh, well, okay, maybe it'll just be the fucking PS3, PS4, and PS5. Maybe it'll just be those. Because, the Genesis games I have, I only have one that actually... or two that actually save. And I have more convenient ways of streaming them. Not many Genesis games actually had save batteries, from what I know. There are the Phantasy Star games, but, I mean, if I'm going to play those, I have a better way of doing that that doesn't probably cost me a shitload of money. I don't know how much they are. But also, I only have 4 Saturn games, and the only one that would be interesting to stream, really, would be Panzer Dragoon 2. I would be willing to stream it, but I'm in no hurry to get the cable because I only have one game that I really want to stream. I could stream Need for Speed and, what was it? Sega Rally Championship, but I wouldn't be able to make a full stream out of those. That's about much. Are you talking about Silent Hill F? Lizardman? I know about the multiple endings. SNES didn't either until like halfway. Well, I mean, there's a lot of major games for the SNES that do have saves. Basically, every first-party platformer does. So, like, yeah, it was more third-party because like most of the first-party games do actually have saves. Sega was the most prolific developer and publisher for the Genesis, but not many of their games at all actually had saves. The only ones that I know of were Shining Force and Phantasy Star. And Landstalker and Light Crusader. And then the only third-party one that I know of is Crusader Ascended. I don't know what else. There's probably others, but like the vast majority of Genesis games that I've played don't have saves, which kind of makes them difficult to stream because if I can't do them in one sitting, I can't finish the game. And what with limited continues and whatnot, limited lives, that kind of makes it really hard to stream because I have to be good enough to do it in one go. And I have to be good enough to actually finish it in a timely manner. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not. I can't do that for everything. I can do that for Super Castlevania 4, kind of. I can do it for Mega Man X. That's about it. That's because I've been playing those games for damn near 30 years. Sega felt more focused into the arcade-style games even than Dreamcast. Yes, actually, that is one of the major reasons why the Dreamcast and Saturn didn't do too well. Is because Sega was leaning more into the arcade-style things, which wasn't what was succeeding at home. Because while arcades were still reasonably popular into the 90s, people weren't buying home consoles for arcade ports anymore. People weren't necessarily buying consoles to play Mortal Kombat and Robotron and Joust and all that. They were buying consoles to play Final Fantasy and Resident Evil and Legend of Zelda. And Sega, well, let's be real, didn't have a whole lot of stuff like that. They tried. We did get a few, but mostly they were focused on the arcade stuff, which didn't really do them any favors. Because those games weren't as interesting to the general gaming public anymore. In fact, the whole reason why the NES sold well as a game console after the video game crash was because it offered something that was more than just arcade games. It offered games you could spend hours in and still find secrets. It offered actual experiences, not just something you play for a few minutes and then swap games or turn off the console. But yeah, so like, I really need to bug Zeno to check the cables for the PS3, PS4, and PS5. So that way I can verify that it is indeed the same cable. So that way I can jump on that, because once I jump on that, it means I can start streaming games for all three of those consoles. Because I only need the one cable. I do not need to get an extra HDMI cable. Because I can use any HDMI cable. Yes, and the PS2 killed the Dreamcast because of the DVD player. So, when I get that, whenever I get that cable, I'm probably going to do a showcase stream of some of the PS3 games I have. Because that also means I can finally test out the HDMI splitter I have, because I kind of haven't tested it yet. I've had it for a year, so hopefully it works. I feel like it should. I just kind of never tested it, because I thought I was going to get the cables soon, and then I never got the cables. So, should be fine. But yeah, once I get that, that means Astrobot also becomes a higher priority to get so I can stream it. Because I want to stream Astrobot.
Alright. Oh! Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I'll let you know if I do. I have been fine just watching the streamers play it for now. I'll get it at some point. I'm not going to wait until I can stream it, but I also don't know when I'll be ready to play it. Because with me being so busy with the Yakuza series right now, it's kind of taking up a lot of my time, so I'm not really getting a whole lot else.
Okay. Oh! Alright. Wow, thanks for not killing me.
This year has been stacked for games. There's so much I want to get.
Nice.
It's been hard keeping up.
Oh, alright. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh. Oh. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh. Bark, bark, or whatever. Is everyone okay?
Alright, once we finish this run, I'll end stream.
Whoa, you didn't die. Sick.
I like how I didn't yawn at all during Neverending Nightmares, despite how boring it was.
Okay.
And then here I am, yawning at one of my favorite games of the year. Thank you, human body.
Let's go. Oh. Okay.
Intelligent creator, my ass.
Hell yeah. Oh, woo. That's what
That was a Meet Yoshi sign. I still need to play that. Oh yeah, Chad, I got a new keyboard to test out during, the, stream.
Nice. Okay.
Or, October Marathon. I still have my old spare keyboard, so if the new one doesn't work, I will have to dig that back out. I really hope I don't have to, because the new one I have is smaller. It's not really a new keyboard, it's still an old one. But it is a,
Okay.
bit smaller than the ergonomic keyboard I've been using for one of these keyboard streams. So,
Hell yeah.
hopefully it works the same way. We're going to need it twice. I'm going to use it for the 7th guest and again for Harvester.
Do you think I could crash in this tunnel?
thing. Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I get to decide which version of Alan Wake I'm going to be streaming. I wrote it down for being the PC version because I've never finished that version, but I might actually stream the Xbox 360 version. I don't know yet.
Nice. Okay.
Because I had the collector's edition on Xbox 360.
All right. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh.
I got it for relatively cheap a long time ago. I think it's a bit more of a collector's item now. As Alan Wake 2 brought everyone back to the first one.
Oh. Let's go. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh. All right. Hell yeah. Oh.
Yep. Speaking of games, I think I might skip the Game Awards this year. I can't fucking stand Jeff Kiley. So I'll probably just catch up afterwards. I don't need to start another tirade against Jeff Kiley, but I do not like him.
That's a nice score, surprisingly.
I am very thankful that other people are finally seeing why I don't like Jeff Kiley.
Nice.
Everybody is getting increasingly frustrated with him, and it brings me joy that my petty hatred of the man is finally getting justified.
Hell yeah. Okay, alright. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah. Alright. Nice. Oh. Oh. Move. Okay. Nice. Did that feel good for you too? Hell yeah. Oh. All right. Let's go.
Well, chat, I said I would end stream after we finish this run, but I don't think this run is going to end.
Next time I'm gonna visit you.
We're here forever. We're here forever, affectionate. We're here forever, Stardust Skate, affectionate. We're here forever, Neverending Nightmares, derogatory.
Nice. What? Oh.
Ow.
All right. Oh. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Nice. Hell yeah. I'm so over this. Oh. All right. Oh. Oh, did I hit my cow? Nice. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah.
Well, chat, maybe the run will end.
Go. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh,
Yeah, I want to play My Friendly Neighborhood again. When I was going through my notes, I happened to see it in my notes, and I was like, man, it was such a good game. Something I was trying to say earlier, and I think I got interrupted,
1 star.
was that 2 years
star?
from now,
I
2027, will be 5 years of streaming. And what I was thinking of doing for that was trying to shoehorn in some replay. Oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. Shoehorn in some replays of some of the more impactful games that I played on stream. Especially during my Horror or October Marathon and Metroid Mania. So, stuff like Faith, Signalis, Resident Evil 4, My Friendly Neighborhood, Pro Country,
By now.
and whatnot. And then trying to figure out what other games I could replay for that. Well, that's 2 years from now, so I have a lot of time to think about it. And hopefully I'll have a model by then. I got some possibly expensive things I'll be getting around December.
Alright.
So, okay. So I might not be able to get my model in around Christmas time, and I have to find a different artist anyways. For reasons I don't want to go into, I will not be getting my model from the artist that I originally said I would, over about a year ago. So I am once again on the hunt for a new artist. I might actually wind up going back to the original artist I was going to get a model from. Because this time I should actually be able to do it for it. Hopefully. But we'll see.
If I was playing, I would have done better than that.
Shush.
Let's go. Okay. Nice. Oh. Let's go. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's go. Hell yeah. Bark, bark, or whatever. Is everyone okay? Nice. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Nice. Oh. Hell yeah. Ow. Let's go. Okay. Oh, was that a cool pose?
Oh, I'm dead. Alright. That's it for stream. Alright. Thank you for joining, everyone. Unfortunately, the game wasn't that big of a hit. Oh, one moment here. Alright. Alright, I am going to find us a raid target. And we will In the meantime, though, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a BlueSky. If you missed the stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. Tomorrow, we will be starting The Witch's House. The Witch's House MV, which is a remaster of an old RPG Maker horror game. Very much looking forward to it. Been wanting to stream some RPG Maker horror games, so. Hope you all look forward to that. I hope it's better than Neverending Nightmares. We are going to send the love over to... Who is it going to be, actually? Let's see here. Have I ever rated Spicy Bara? I'm gonna rate Spicy Bara. Pronouns are they, them. Yes, you know, it looks like they're streaming Dead Space. Ooh, we were talking about that. Alright. So, if I already went through that. Okay. If you want to join in on the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. You can use whatever emotes you want. As long as you copy the raid message, that is all I care about. I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a good evening, good night.